So if we have to do long division on dividing a binomial, a trinomial by a monomial, what we're going to do is you just write the monomial out in front, and you write your polynomial underneath. Then, just like long division with numbers, we're going to say what times m is m squared, and of course that works out to be m. And then what we're going to do in our heads, I'll write it down since I'm showing you how to do this, but I'm hoping you get so you can do this in your head. I'm going to distribute that m through. So that's going to give me, let me go to a different color, m squared minus 8m. And then just like with long division, with numbers, we're going to subtract these. So subtracting means I change the sign. And then we add like terms. So m squared minus m squared is gone, as we were hoping. Then negative 7m plus 8m is 1m. And then I'm going to just bring down the negative 11 for the ride. And then I repeat. I'm going to say what times, here, let me clean up. Let me move this. Let me get my eraser and do it this way. Let's get rid of this. So then I ask, what times 1m is 1m? Well, of course, that's just 1. So 1m. So then I'm going to multiply 1 times m minus 8, which is kind of crazy to write down, but I will since it's a process. So 1 times m is m, and 1 times negative 8 is negative 8, and then I subtract. You got to remember to subtract. And notice I'm making this in different colors just to keep myself straight so I don't make mistakes. And then 1m minus 1m is 0. So the m's are gone. Negative 11 plus 8 is negative 3. So there's a remainder. So what we're going to do, the answer to this division problem is going to be m plus 1 is the quotient, plus negative 3 over what I'm trying to divide by, m minus 8. Okay, so that's that. Now let me show you how to do this with synthetic division. You didn't indicate whether that's what you're doing. If I'm going to divide this with synthetic division, let me clear off what I've got going on here. Synthetic division says you're going to take this part, set it equal to 0, and then say m equals 8. So then I'm going to put an 8 outside. That's what I'm dividing by. And then you make an upside down division key in the division bar. And remember, you just pull the coefficients off this. So 1m squared is 1. Negative 7m is negative 7. And then negative 11. And then for the synthetic division part, you bring down the 1. I always like to put an arrow there, so I know I have to do that. Plus, I don't put an extra number there. Then I multiply. 1 times 8 is 8. Negative 7 plus 8 is 1. Then 1 times 8 is 8. And then we subtract those and we get negative 3. And notice we're getting that same answer, 1m plus 1, with a remainder of negative 3 over 8 minus m, or m minus 8. The way I read this is I started with an x squared, or with a squared term. I divided it by a first term. So that's how I knew this was just going to be 1m. See, what do they have down below here that I could show you? It's all polynomial, so I'll just like this. Oh, look, that's exactly what I got for the answer. Good. Okay, now you mentioned something about dividing by a fractional exponent and missing terms. Let's assume you're going to do. You're talking about synthetic division. So for this number 20 problem, what I'm really doing is saying 5k minus 4 equals 0. So k equals 4/5. And that's what I'm going to run through my synthetic division. So 4 over 5 goes outside. Then I do my upside down division bar. And then, let's see, I'm not missing any powers of k here. So, but if I were, I would just stick a 0 in. Because I'm not here, maybe I can find one before I'm done here to show you. Bring down the 50. Then 50 times 4/5. So now you got to pull out your fraction thinking hat and think about cross canceling is the best way to think about that. 5 goes into 50 10 times, and that's 1 there, right? 10 times 4 is 40 over 1. Now I can put these two together. That gives me 50. And then what's 50 times 4 over 5? So the 5 goes into the 50 10 times. 10 times 4 is 40. And then when I go negative 35 plus 40, I get 5. Then I'm going to do 4 over 5 times 5 over 1 if you want. The 5's cancel. I have 1's left. 4 times 1 is 4 over 1. And then I add these together, I subtract them actually. And that's my remainder. So I will write 50k squared. Notice I'm 1 power less than what I started with, plus 50k plus 5 with a remainder of negative 3 over 5k minus 4. 5k minus 4. So I hope this helps you. This answers your question. If not, feel free. I'll be back for a live chat session tomorrow night at Saturday night at 7, between 7 and 9:30. If you want some live help, then feel free. So I'll get this uploaded to YouTube and let you watch it.